Hi everyone, this is Kelsey. This is Essentially Booked. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I am very shiny, but I have been out. I just converted my son's car seat to a booster seat, so it's hot here. It's like 90 something. Anyways, that's why I'm shiny. All right, let's get started here. So I am really excited about this video. This is one of my favorite readathons of the year. It's the Ketchupathon hosted by Krista's Books and Jams and also with Amy's Bookish Life. So such a fun readathon, but the concept of this is to catch up on your backlist book of the month books, which as you know is a goal of mine this year. And I'm a little behind. I will not probably catch up on all my book of the months this year, but I will make a pretty big dent if all things considered. But just as you know, reading all your book of the months, and she has themes. So the first year it was like build a burger. I think last year was an ice cream sundae, and this year it is build your own cookout, which I think is super cute. So she has different prompts that kind of correspond with a grill out, and then you pick book of the months for that. So I will go through my TBR with you because I'm pretty excited. It runs August 1st through the 14th. I have 6 books, which will be kind of a stretch. Even if I don't finish them, they are going to be like my TBR for August. So it's a great idea and I'm going to try to execute. All right, the very first option is location. Backyard would be set in your state or country. Park is a nature setting, or beach is set in a different country. And so I'm picking beach for set in a different country, and I'm going to do The Lion Women of Tehran by Marjane Kamali. She wrote The Stationery Shop, which is one of my favorite books of all time, and the bulk of this book takes place in Iran, I believe. It starts in the 1950s. Tehran. 7-year-old Ellie lives in grand comfort until the untimely death of her father, forcing her and her mother to move to a tiny home downtown. On her first day of school, she meets Homa, a kind, passionate girl with a brave and irrepressible spirit. Together, they play games, learn to cook, etc. They want to be lion women. But their happiness is disrupted when Ellie and her mother are afforded opportunities to return to their previous bougie life. As Ellie enjoys her new popularity at the best girls' high school in Iran, her memories of Homa begin to fade. Years later, they reconnect. So it's also a friendship book, but I adored this author's first book so much, so I'm very excited to read her sophomore book. And then the next category is guests for your backyard barbecue. So it's family, which is family focus, friends, found family, neighbors, neighborhood. So I have this book on my book of the month. I got it in 2020, no idea what it's about, have not been inclined to pick it up, so I figured this is the best time to read this. It's called A Good Neighborhood by Therese Ann Fowler, and it goes, what happens when you try to do the right thing but it all goes wrong? It's about a tightly knit community in North Carolina. Professor of forestry Valerie is raising her bright and talented biracial son Xavier, who is headed to college. She's a single parent. All is well until the Whitmans move in next door, an apparently traditional family with new money and a secretly troubled teenage daughter. They raise the house and trees to build themselves a show place. So it's kind of how the family juxtaposes with each other, the two families. So I just need to get it off my shelf, and this is the perfect time to do so. All right, and then the next prompt is meat. So steak would be literary fiction, burgers or dogs would be historical fiction, and shish kebabs would be mystery thriller. So I'm choosing literary fiction. I am going to finally read Normal People by Sally Rooney. This isn't that long, and I would love to watch the Hulu show. I have not read Sally Rooney. I know she's contested. Lots of people love her, lots of people don't, but I do really love literary fiction and I love messy people, so I'm hoping that this is a hit for me. And then the sides, I'm gonna pick 2 sides for my barbecue to bring. So you can bring pasta salad, which is multiple point of views. Fruit salad is a colorful cover. Chips are the shortest book. Mac and cheese, 2 people on the cover. Baked beans, simple cover. Veggie platter, food on the cover. So for sides, first I'm going to do pasta salad, which is multi-point of view, and I'm going to read A Woman Is No Man by Ataf Room. I have her other book as well from Book of the Month, so I just need to make progress. Plus, this is about Palestine, and we need to be reading things about Palestine, everyone. So there's that. And then the fruit salad is a colorful cover. This could also be baked beans too for a simple cover, but I'm going to read The Ministry of Time, which is a super hyped book right now. I know a lot of people that have really loved this. It's like time travel adjacent, but I think this ministry in Britain reaches back into the past and pulls people out of the past who are going to die and brings them to the future for some purpose. So I've heard really good things. A local bookstore that I adore is doing an event with her, I think, and then I just know that bookstore has a really great relationship with this author. So I'm pretty excited about The Ministry of Time. And then finally, the dessert. And this is free choice. It's a book that just doesn't fit anywhere. So when looking at my book of the month shelf, I do have a lot of nonfiction books. And so I think that I needed to pick one of those. And I have 2 Eric Larsons, which are very big books. I think this one right here is an Eric Larson. They're very big and I'm just not there right now. So I decided to go with a shorter one that I knew nothing about. And this one is called American Fire. This is a book of the month from 2017, so it's been on my shelf for a long time. It's about arsons in Virginia, rural Virginia, and like investigative journalism about that. So I think that sounds really interesting, actually. And that's all I know about it. It's not super long. It's by Monica Hesse, which I believe I've read something else by her before. Maybe not. Those are my books. I'm pretty excited for this challenge. I think it is just a fun way to be motivated to read my book of the month, and I had a lot of success with it last year. So I've got a solid 6 books for 2 weeks. That could be really hard. That could be really easy. Who knows? So we will get started with that. If you're participating, I'd love to know in the comments. And if not, I will link the readathon in the caption so that you guys can participate if you would like. But until next time, everybody, bye.